Good evening, you're watching Hornbill TV's Northeast Express. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on Thursday expressed serious concern over the pro-Bangladesh sentiments allegedly being provoked in the border areas of Dhubri district. Recounting his past visit to the district, Sarma said he had witnessed while writing showing allegiance to Bangladesh.
This is a matter of concern. Last time when I have visited Dhubri, we have seen wall writing asking people of Dhubri district to show allegiance to Bangladesh. That area falls in the chicken neck. Now, both sides of the chicken neck, you have people who are originally coming from Bangladesh. Our chicken neck is very, very vulnerable because entire 22 kilometer stretch, if you scrutinize that all the people settled there has come originally from Bangladesh, maybe prior to 1971, prior to 1951. Now these people has become Indian citizen, but now Bangladesh is trying to remind them that look, you are not originally Indian, you are originally Bangladeshi. In order to provoke a pro-Bangladeshi sentiment among the people who lives near the chicken neck. So this will be a very serious security threat in days to come. Suppose I goes to Gujarat prior to 1971. So I become Indian citizen. But where from I came? I came from Bangladesh and Pakistan. So my loyalty will be divided. One loyalty will be my state of origin and one loyalty will be my present country. So I will remain a confused person where my original loyalty lies. Bangladesh is trying to provoke element in Bangladesh, not the government of Bangladesh, I should not say, that Bangladeshi people across the border is trying to provoke the residents near chicken neck that look, do not be Indian, you are originally from Bangladesh and act according to our wish. So that is their game plan, and that game plan is talked about in many articles. Many intellectuals has written about that India will have a problem because whatever Bangladeshi are coming to India, the only difference is of a cut-off year. But loyalty will not determine according to the cut-off year. Suppose in 1970 I was in Bangladesh. I came to India. I become citizen of India. But my loyalty will be to Bangladesh because I spent my entire childhood there. And my loyalty will also be with India. Now, at the time of war, which way my loyalty will go? At the time of crisis, which way my loyalty will go? It will depend how their ideology will be set. Now a group of Bangladeshi organization become very active to shape the ideology of the people of original people of Bangladesh, presently Indian citizen, that look, that is your temporary nation. You be inclined towards us. So all these phone calls, wall writing, distribution of literature, and in some time even the arms training are part of this overall game plan.
On the political front, CM Sarma also weighed in on the new bill introduced by the Union Home Minister Amit Shah, which has triggered sharp criticism from the opposition. Clarifying its provisions, the CM said, quote, the bill is simple. Any person, even a chief minister, will get enough chance to take legal recourse within 30 days by approaching different forums. The opposition is interpreting it differently. Only if all forums deny bail, then prima facie it indicates a serious charge, unquote. He added that the legislation would strengthen people's trust in democratic institutions, asserting, quote, we have nothing to oppose in this. It will only restore faith in democracy, unquote.
Actually, that law is very clear. If a chief minister or prime minister is in custody for up to 30 days, then he will lose the share of the chief minister. So during these 30 days, the accused will have multiple opportunity to go before the judiciary. He will have a bail petition, he will go to High Court, he will go to Supreme Court. When his bail will be rejected within that 30 days by all forum of judiciary, then only he will lose the chief ministership. So it is not that somebody will be arrested and he will lose the CM seat. He will have still 30 days to go to the different forum. So opposition is interpreted it wrongly, that as if the government in the day will be arrested chief minister and he will lose the CM seat. He will not lose it before 30 days. And within 30 days, he will go to lower court, he will go to district court, he will go to High Court, he will go to Supreme Court. And if all the forum does not give him bail, that means prima facie he has some serious charges against him. Otherwise, court will enlarge him on bail. So my view is that we have nothing to oppose this bill. This bill is only to restore confidence of people in our democracy, and opposition should reconsider its position.
Nagaland Chief Minister Nifio Rio met President Darupati Murmu in Rashtrapati Bhavan. The official X account of Rashtrapati Bhavan, run by the President's Secretary, tweeted about this meeting and wrote, quote, Chief Minister of Nagaland Shri Nifio Rio calls on President Darupati Murmu at the Rashtrapati Bhavan, unquote. Earlier, Nagaland Chief Minister Dr. Nifio Rio on Friday expressed deep sorrow over the demise of the Governor La Ganeshan, who passed away in Tamil Nadu's Chennai. After prolonged protests and their subsequent submission to Manipur, Governor Ajay Kumar Balla, United Naga Council's members are formally invited to New Delhi to have a formal dialogue on free movement regiment and other outstanding issue. The United Naga Council, along with the other Naga civil society organizations, are vehemently protesting the scrapping of the free movement regiment along with the border fencing in the Naga-dominated areas in Manipur and Nagaland. A team of Naga civil bodies headed by the UNC's president met the Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Balla on the 16th of this month at Raj Bhavan. The governor gave assurance to the Naga civil bodies that he will facilitate a dialogue with the central government. However, Naga civil bodies are continuing their protests over the border fencing and FMR related issues. A formal letter was sent to the UNC on 20th August from the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, for a dialogue over the outstanding issues. An important member of the UNC who is also going to participate in the talks informed that 11-member team will participate in the talks to be held on 26th of August. A dramatic scene unfolded in Assam's Hojai district on Wednesday during an eviction drive to clear encroached government land, when video surfaced showing illegal inflators clinging onto the moving JCB machine in a desperate dip to halt the operation. According to the sources, around 8 families of alleged illegal inflators had been residing at the Adarsh Bazaar area, Hojai, for several years. The eviction drive turned chaotic as residents resisted the move, with the woman seen running and refusing to vacate the land. Police resorted to a lathi charge to control the situation after attempts were made to obstruct the eviction. Despite a stiff resistance, authorities continued with the operation. The visuals from the site highlighted both intensely of the opposition and the administration determination to carry out the eviction as planned.
একচুয়ালি পৌরসভায় অভিযান চলোৱা নাই, এইটো আইনগতভাৱে যেটো আইনগত দৃষ্টিভংগীৰে আমি জনাইছো ডিসি ছাৰক। আপোনালোকে চাইছে কেইদিন আগত আমাৰ এটা হৈছে মাপজোক হৈছে, তো এইখিনি ভিতৰত 8টা 9টা ঘৰ আছে। তো আমাৰ বজাৰৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত বহুত প্ৰব্লেম হৈ আছে আৰু 2টা প্ৰজেক্ট ল'ম আগতেও আমি আপোনালোকক কৈছোঁ। তো সেইখিনি কাম চৰকাৰে কৰিব গ'লে মোৰ মাটিৰ প্ৰয়োজন হৈছে। সেই ক্ষেত্ৰত মই ডিসি ছাৰক ৰিকুৱেষ্ট লেটাৰ এটা দিছোঁ যেন ছাৰ এইখিনি আমাক অলপ উচ্ছেদ কৰি দিব লাগে, কাৰণ আমাৰ বাজাৰৰ প্ৰব্লেম আছে ইয়াতে। তো সেই মৰ্মে আইনগতভাৱে যেটো হয় আৰু CO ছাৰটো আছে, আপোনালোকে চাই আছে, আৰু প্ৰশাসন হৈছে মোটামুটি 8টা পৰিয়ালক উচ্ছেদ কৰা হৈছে ইয়াতে। তো খুব দুখজনক মেটাৰ সেইটোৱে যেন আজি চাওক চৰকাৰী আবণ্টন দিয়া মাটি সেইখিনিত বহুত বছৰ ধৰি তেওঁলোকে ঘৰ বান্ধি আছে। মই 4 দিন আগত তেওঁলোকক এটা নোটিছো দিছোঁ যেন তেওঁলোকে যাতে ঘৰখিনি আঁতৰাই দিয়ে। তাৰ পিছত আজি যেটো দুৰ্ভাগ্যজনক মেটাৰ, আজি হোজাইৰ বুকুৰ টাউনৰ মাজত এই যে পৰিয়ালকেইটা মানে ঢিল চুৰি আপোনালোকে চাইছে, আমাৰ প্ৰশাসনৰ এটা ভাই এনেকৈ এনজিঅ'ড হৈছে, মানে এইটো সঁচাকৈ দুখ লগা কথা। কাৰণ আমি আগন্তুক দিনত আমি যেন পৌৰসভাৰ বা বিভিন্ন প্ৰতিনিধিসকলে কেনেকৈ কাম কৰিব চৰকাৰ।
Common perception about transgender people that they mostly work as a makeup artist or in fashion industry is wrong, said Beyonce Laishram, the first medical doctor among the trans community, as she asserted that transgenders are as much active in any other active profession as in fashion industry. While reacting to the landmark judgment given on Tuesday, Beyonce said she had an eventful life so far, right from becoming the first transgender person from the entire northeastern region to become doctor, to successfully knocking the doors of the judiciary and securing her rights to change her name and gender in all her certificates. It can be mentioned that in a landmark judgment passed on transgender communities' rights by Manipur High Court on 19 February, the court asked a battery of state educational apparatuses heads to issue fresh academic certificates under the new name and gender of the trans woman petitioner Beyonce Laishram as female in the place of the original birth name Ri-Bhoi Laishram and gender as male.
The judgment is a remarkable one. Before this judgment, I was confused about my career, whether it is end like this. But after judgment, I came to realize that law is there in our country. So we have to fight for our rights. It is not against the law. So it is a remarkable judgment not only for me but for all the transgender people who undergone sex reassignment surgery to become a woman. Very long journey. Before going to the court, I get the female recognition certificate from our concerned district magistrate in Phek. And after that, I approach Board of Higher Secondary Education Manipur for getting all those, changing my gender identities, but they rejected. And after that, I just go to the court and get help from there. It's been around 1.5 years journey, and it is very tough. You're helping me. Actually, in my previous document, I was identified as a male gender, but when we are going to pursue our further educations like postgraduate, we have to stay in the hostel. So with the male gender identification, I have to stay in the boys' hostel. So with my physical appearance and all the section surgeries, how can I stay with boys? There is a reason why I just go to the court to get a female certificate, and I just want to believe like a female. That's the reason why I just go to the court and get help from there. It is not all for all the hospitals and staffs, but someone and some staffs and all, they just discriminate us. This will make us feel not safe in many of the hospitals. Not for only me, but many of the transgender who are working in different fields, they face the same problem. I just want to say to all the trans community that don't get ever scared to fight for your rights. The reason why I say this, we all know that many of the transgenders enters in different fields, but because of the myopic view of the staffs and the society, they will get emotionally disturbed, mental harassment and all. Because of this, they just want to finish their profession and change to makeup artists. Many of my colleagues, they are certified nurses, certified engineers, certified doctors. Many of them, they just stop the profession and do the makeup artist right now. So I just want to tell them that don't let anyone treat like an option. Be a priority to everyone, and don't ever scare to fight your rights given by our Indian Constitution. This is what I just want to give a message to all our trans community. Actually, it's someone's opinion to get into the professions of makeup artists or doctors or engineer, but because of all those mentioned reasons that I have mentioned before, it is all of this region. They are just going to makeup artists and not to choose out.
Assam Rifles observed World Humanitarian Day on 19 August 2005 in Tamenglong, Manipur, with a renewed pledge to stand firmly beside the people of Tamenglong, a region often marked by challenging terrain, limited facilities and scarce medical access. In keeping with its ethos of service beyond duty, Assam Rifles has consistently extended a helping hand to the local populace in times of need. Over the past months, troops have carried out a series of humanitarian initiatives, rescuing vehicles stranded on treacherous mountain roads, conducting medical camps to provide critical health care in the remote villages, and distributing food to those struggling with hunger. In addition, blood donation drives have been organized to save lives during emergencies and reaffirming when families lost home to devastating fire, further strengthening the bond of the trust between the force and the people. These efforts reflect the compassion and dedication of Assam Rifles towards ensuring the well-being of the communities they protect. On this occasion, the force reaffirms its commitment to continue standing with the people of the Northeast, offering courage, care and humanitarian assistance in every circumstances. The eruption of ethnic conflict on May 3, 2023, along with the persistent discord between the Meitei and Kuki communities, has inflicted lasting damage on Manipur, hindering its economy, disrupting its social cohesion, and destabilizing its political landscape. In the last 2 years, restrictions on the movement of people and goods, the displacement of countless families from both communities, extensive destruction to businesses, agriculture and other social economic activities had a significant impact. The most significant effects have been felt by the youth, many of whom have been deprived of academic and professional education, leaving their aspirants in uncertainty.
The outbreak of ethnic violence on May 3, 2023 and the enduring tensions between the Meitei and Kuki communities have left deep scars on Manipur, crippling its economy, tearing its social fabric and unsettling its political stability. Over the past 2 years, restrictions on the free movement of people and goods, the displacement of thousands of families from both communities, and the widespread damage to businesses, agriculture, and other socio-economic activities have taken their toll. The most profound impact has been on the youth, many of whom have lost access to academic and professional education, leaving dreams and ambitions in limbo. Academic experts stress the urgent need to channel the energies of the young into constructive paths through skill development, vocational training, and opportunities that reignite hope. Equally vital is the empowerment of women, encouraging self-reliance and entrepreneurship to rebuild not just livelihoods but the spirit of resilience in Manipur.
These young boys and the girls can be placed to some industrial sector where they can work for the construction of roads, construction of buildings, and some works like there are lots of other works where they can be given placement and they can be utilized, their expertise can be utilized. This is the way, the immediate measure that the academician can look for the suitable skill development programs for the youths in the IDPs.
A large number of displaced families from both the Meitei and Kuki-Zo communities continue to live in makeshift camps, far from the homes they once knew. The government has announced plans to resettle around 57,000 internally displaced people by the end of this year, offering financial assistance of Rs 3 lakh to each family whose house was destroyed during the violence, enabling them to rebuild wherever they choose. Yet, for many still taking refuge in these temporary shelters, the haunting memories of the violent clashes remain fresh.
मेरा घर भी इतना मिस आता है, पर हम वहाँ फिर जाएगा तो वो मेते लोग का गाँव और हमारा गाँव इतना नज़दीक है, मेरा पति का याद आएगा। वो वहाँ जाने से भी उन कैसा बोलेगा, इधर उधर जाने से भी उनको याद आएगा और उनको भी याद आएगा और डर से भी जिएगा, इसलिए यहाँ अभी रह रहा है, यहाँ रिलीफ कैंप में।
उधर तो अच्छा है, लेकिन उधर तो आदमी तो बोर है और बिजनेस का सेंटर भी अच्छा है। इधर तो सब आईडीपी है, इसलिए पैसा तो ज़्यादा नहीं है ना, थोड़ा थोड़ा कमाता है, ज़्यादा भी नहीं कमाता है।
Children have borne the brunt of the violence, with thousands losing access to education. In response, several organizations have established community schools to help displaced children return to mainstream education and move closer to a normal life, despite the challenges.
Try to bring them back, all these displaced students, in a normal life. So it was very challenging, it was very hard to bring them back in this manner, but then we love it because it's all on people. So if we don't look after them, who will take care of them?
With sustained government support, community initiatives and collective will, there remains hope that displaced families can rebuild their lives, reclaim their homes, and restore peace and stability to the state.
Due to the continuous rainfall over the past few days and quite unexpectedly, a family in Ri-Bhoi district had to face a tragic incident where their house was hit by a sudden landslide. The incident took place at Pahamam while lying 20th mile in Ri-Bhoi district, where the house of Badadun Pairop and Bimmawa, parents of 4 children, was struck by the sudden landslide that buried their kitchen. Fortunately, all members of the family escaped the tragic incident unhurt. At the time of the landslide, no one was inside the kitchen except the mother, who was having her meal. She sustained minor injuries to her body and legs but survived. Speaking with tears in her eyes, Badadun said that this was the first time she had ever experienced such an incident. She expressed her gratitude to God that no major loss of life occurred, although the damage to household items and belongings is estimated to be around 2 lakh. She also appealed to the social organizations and government authorities to extend relief and support to her family in the wake of this calamity. Meanwhile, the headman of the village, Kaingong Saryang, has also urged the government and local representatives to provide assistance to the affected family. The village council, on its part, has assured that it will make efforts to find ways and means to support the family during this difficult time.
Nagaliang snong ikarpat marngina nagaliang snong idat kajing sosi halor ba don nakidong ying hapok snong jungi ba menin nakapor bakis juruslap kaladon nak kajing ya du no kajongki ya kajing gasem kajongki tede na takadaw banga nagaliang rubah snong karpat ya ki ya ka sarkar adu ki block officer bakin ya sngo lem ban yarap ya kena kalonging ke basiam ya kena ke apot te wat nak nom ikhmat ki jonging kerpat ba pin yasno dilem berjarap lem ya kena kalonging ke basiam ya kena ke jing mara kaying jongki ha ngawan pej Nagaland jonga kum bai snong i bakaying i mlong chu tang ben pej ya ki suja ki jur ki jongki namar khando kala banlut ya gitar gitar ki bedan po kaying jongki den ta kadang ni sosi jur haduk ba ki suja ki jur jongki ro kim don shu tengah karpat ya ki officer ki sarkar bahkan pejlem bahkan nyerap lem ya kena kalonging namar ha kena kapor ngai bahkan kaying jinglut ke jongka ngal i kumur ba isno ngape haba partai ke bala rem mentak lapoi saka arlak tam dengan karpat ya ki beri jongka sarkar bahkan nyerap lem ya kena kakam
untuk ar tiang hi jia abong mut nganang mut ban rajur mut ban bamja ya katu peri wan jia kan san dengan sumare ka kelon hang tu dia ngaculek pet rumah
ya to por mana badan
dan beri orang ngadan tang marwoi ikon dan singi me
atau por beja don bawan ba don madan lang ko yim
don re ngadan tang marwoi
kala ti sound
kani ka kejat jonga kapang mi gamet berokok lapang lut
kapan lo ndo ikiru
ban re ada ban dengan mak cu sana ban pet sama kamban re ngapet rumah re
sila ban tai haduk no ko jing nong tina kalau ini juga
ngak ban batai nang ong re ban batai duk nang na wat kujak kujur rom don cure kepiang bamja bam rom don cure.
That's all for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.